Welcome back to another ranked Alistar game. We are playing with Wei in the bot lane and we are up against Six and MF. They have 2 TPs, we have 3, and we have Kate mid. Interesting, so Wei ADC or APC. And then we have Kate mid. I wonder if they're duoing, because that is pretty strange. Kate mid. And then Cho top. They have Shaco. Need to be really careful about his Q invisibility and his R, of course. And then Wukong also has invisibility. Lissandra has her R, which can be a huge bait. Okay, so she doesn't want... Okay, so that's fine. So we really need to be careful this game about not getting baited. If you saw the last game, that was a crazy game. A good game. A fun game. So I recommend watching that if you haven't already. But let's focus up this game. So they have Sigs, so APC, and also MF. Support, that's interesting. Okay, so ward in the brush. Okay, so Shaco's there, I'm just gonna go. I think a lot of supports, they just don't know how to react in these situations. But I don't care at all about like losing experience or whatever. Okay, so he just went there. Okay, so she burned flash. So he did a really quick clear, just one camp actually, and then he went into our jungle, so he's gonna be behind. He did get a flash though, but... So he has... Yeah, we should get him. Come on, get him. Nice. Yeah, okay. The Sunder's going in. Flash. Back at 7. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for that and then go in. There we go. Yeah, like why would you go back to lane there? It's a very sloppy play. So we know that Shaco, yeah, he might be coming bot side. Walking very slowly. Could get a kill here potentially. Okay, I guess he's just too low. Okay, so Lily wants to come. Shaco might come, there's a chance. Nice. Let's see if Shaco is there. I'm gonna help stop him if he is. Shaco is such a strong early game jungler that you don't want to let him just get away with just taking early camps and so on. You don't want to give him that strong early game if you can deny it. I actually have quite a lot of money that I'm sitting on. Yeah, we should just clear this and then... Let's see, I'm gonna help him clear this with my stack. Okay, I wonder if... Shaco is coming here. Okay, then we'll just back off. It's okay. So Shaco might be bot side clearing his camps. But of course we don't know for sure. We can't really assume anything. Okay, so... Yeah, he is ganking a lot early, which is what he should be doing. In Shaco, he's an early game champion. Okay, so he took the shrine. I'm gonna go top side. I think Shaco might be going top side. I'm gonna show here. So if they are paying attention, then... So if he has flash, then... Nice. Okay, then... Just pinging away. So they have the shrine. I don't really like showing on the shrine, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna put a pink down. I mean, she can see me, of course. But it also depends on if she's... Okay, so Shaco's actually topside. That's interesting. I might actually... Okay, so he's obviously gonna go in Krugs. So I'm just gonna put a war down here. I'm gonna wait for him to... I'm just gonna see if he goes in. He doesn't have his R yet, so if he goes in, then I'm just gonna... I like that Kate is rotating. Okay, let's see if Shaco is going in here. It doesn't look like it. I could actually potentially make a play here. Shaco is topside. Wukong still has his W. I can't really... But with... As long as he has his W, I can't really go in. Yeah, there's just no point. He has to use his W for me to go in. Shaco could come here. There's a chance. They could even have a ward here. So you put a ward down here, it seems. So 2 pinks. And then I'll head to Dragon because I don't want Shaco to get Dragon. So their bot lane is... They went back. They recalled to buy. I do need to use my stacks to play efficiently, but it's also good to not always play too much by the book because then you become really, really predictable and easy to just outplay. Okay, that's nice. I'm gonna put... Okay, so he did get a good ultimate, but I don't really... Okay. Wei has his thing. I think that should be enough. So I got the kill, which I don't like, but... I feel like... I'm a bit surprised that Wei was not able to secure the kill there. I wanted to stay anyway, I wasn't going to go back with this huge wave. Okay, so Shaco might be topside, getting his red, potentially. I wonder. I can't really... I mean, I could flash in, but... 6 is here. I'm gonna put a war down here because they might clear my pink. I'm curious if MF went back, but I can't know. Okay, no, so she did stay. And in that case, I would say it's a bait. So let's just wait. He could be in the bush here, or I guess not here, but I feel like that's a pretty obvious bait. And if it's not a bait, then I think it's pretty poorly played. So Grub's coming up in 1-5. Yeah, I think going to Grubs makes sense here. We have Vision of Dragon. I'm actually kind of curious if Shaco might try to invade too. And then I'll just help Ned. Okay, so he's there. In that case, I want us to go top. So he used his dash thing. Okay, flash. Back at 15. Put a pink down here. So she is invading, okay. Just taking his camps, that's good. And then I might just put a war down here so we can see our rotations more easily. Could go here and get some damage off, but I don't think Nidalee is gonna come. I guess it would be hard to get a kill off this because it's Wukong. Let's see if he wards. He doesn't ward, so he doesn't suspect anything here. Yeah, there's no... I can't... I'm not level 6, so I can't really do anything. But I could wait here and just see what'll happen. So TP back at 1557. I might just stay here and wait for Cho to come, and if Shaco comes here, okay, so he's not... Nidalee not paying attention, unfortunately.
Nothing can hold me back.
Okay. He actually deals a lot of damage, I gotta say. And then this ward, let's remove that. So I put a ward here so then he can take advantage. I might actually... Okay, I was wondering if Lissandra was... So we can't know. That's the thing about Shaco. Okay, so now you know obviously that that's the clone, but I'm just saying, like, that's the thing about Shaco that's so tricky, you can't know. There's no trick to knowing which one is the real one. So we died. Lissandra is getting strong, so do need to build MR, and I need to go bot lane and use my stacks. I need to get level 6. I've gotten a lot of stuff done topside though, so don't think this is bad. Let's see, so Dragon is up in 240, so I just want to get some EXP. That's really what I want to do right now. I have flash, but okay. Okay. So they used everything there. I think she flashed. And why didn't Kate like react to that at all? That's really bad. I mean, I should have paid attention, but I also feel like Kate should have done, like, she should have reacted, like, at least pinged us and let us know, like, he's coming or she's coming. I'm sure the Shaco is going to re-gank her, I'm pretty sure at least. So I'm just going to see if he's just going to queue back in. He might actually see me here. So let's see, Dragon up in 130. Let's sweep. Okay, so Shaco's there. Let's put a ward down here. He might probably put a box down there. And then a pink there, and then a ward here. Yeah, I couldn't really go in on that. Wanted to let me use my stacks. Okay, so she's pathing correctly. Just not being obvious with the pathing. Let's see. This is a bit messy. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my R there. I'm getting a bit baited there by the Nidalee, just going back and forth, and it seemed like she would maybe kind of get him, and then yeah, it didn't. So I was definitely kind of baited there by Nidalee to just see if we could do something. I knew that was like a really sticky situation to be in because, well, the position of the enemy team. But sometimes you just have to see if you can trust your teammates. I mean, I know just from that play that she, you know, she might make some bad calls, and I need to be really careful about following those calls. But Cho is doing really well. So, I mean, this game is far from over. I mean, if anything, I would say that we are actually slightly winning. Okay, so he's just like a decoy, then let's head back to the fight. Okay, flash. I don't even know what this way is doing. Okay, let's get her. That was close. I need to be a bit quicker with my W Q there. Okay, so put a box there. Okay. Sure. Okay. I used my Solari on my team there, so that was really good, and I managed her to, I just distracted her. So I think that was really good. So flash by 6, back at 22. Yeah, I think that was really good. So, and that's goes to show just how important it is that I'm building MR. And then Seeks, I think. Even more MR. And then going for Herald. I like the Cho, he's really playing proactively. I feel like the Cho is the champion, or the player I can really trust. The Nidalee, she's definitely trying and doing a lot of good stuff, but I also feel like she might not be making the best calls. So he might go there. I don't know about clearing that ward. Okay, so Shaco's there. I want to remove this so they don't have that. Okay, I don't even know where the Lissandra is, but okay. I definitely want to get this scuttle, and I want to use it with Cho. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to play with this Cho. Just checking to see if they have any wards. So don't know where Shaco is. Let's see. Let's put a pink down here. So no boxes. I do have my flash. Okay, so there's a box there. Cho has TP.
Now I'm angry.
So Cho wants to go bot. Okay. The thing is, this wave is pushing back now. Let's get a pink. I'm actually going to go with the team. I was debating potentially pushing this. But... So Taken is coming up in 30. But I have my R, so I can definitely just dive. No problem. Like very easily. Okay, get her. Can't even... Okay, so I can't dodge that. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure if I want to use my... Yeah, we should get a talk on. But I want to let my team do that while we get some damage off on this. I don't know what the Shaco's doing. I'm just gonna let my team do their thing. I'm not sure about that TP. Okay, so there's a chance that Wukong is taking our raptors here, potentially. Or our wolves, sorry. Let's see. We could gank her. Okay, so... let's see. Just waiting for... okay, so Cho is seen. Italy is not with us, so we need to look at the map here before we make any... not go for the Shaco, that's for sure. He's just a bait. There it is. Okay, so he died there. She was just out of range, or I was still stuck. Okay. Well, my team is destroying them, so I don't really need to do much. Yeah, my team is just way better than their team. I want the maybe I can't actually. Okay, that was maybe a mistake. I don't think that was half bad. I was messy and kind of lucky, but I don't know what this Alistar is doing there. Oh, this is really messy and really ugly, but my team is destroying them. So I'm just kind of curious if the chat is like what my team is saying here. So no one is saying anything, but yeah, my team is just destroying them. I'm not really having to do much. But yeah, Shaco, he did well early, and then he just did nothing. And then of course, I mean, Wukong is getting destroyed top. 6 and MF are not doing anything. The only one who's really doing anything is Lissandra and Shaco. The rest of the enemy team is not really doing anything. So yeah, I definitely just got the better team this game, so it made it really easy for me to just win. And that is kind of fitting because last game was I played I think insanely well, to be honest, and I lost. Because my team was not bad. I think that both teams were pretty equally matched. My team was maybe a bit worse, but anyway, it was a really even game, a really good game to watch. I think, like, entertaining. Just waiting for my ultimate, 5 seconds before I go in. Just gonna flank from the side. Maybe they're not watching. Yeah, she's so fast that it's hard for Cho to really get. Like, hit her with that. Yeah, I don't know what Wukong is doing. I have my R, so I can easily dive. So MF is going to use her R, I guess. She has her R. I'm guessing she's waiting to use it. Shaco's low, but yeah, you have to be careful. I mean, I'm assuming she went in there because he used his R, and in that case, okay. Too many slows. Okay, I guess we'll just get Baron and then end. Instead of just pushing forever into their base. So there's something I just want to practice quickly here, which is to ward here over the wall. It's actually a super important ward. just using all my cooldowns because the enemy team is in their base, so... Yeah, not really too much to comment on right now. I mean, my team is just a lot better. And I'm just doing... just playing with the team, basically. Not really doing anything too special. I think early game I did contribute positively, and right now it's like my team is just destroying them, like I said. And I don't really need to do anything, to be honest. So I'm just gonna push this top wave with my Baron Bow. And then that should be game. Okay, GG to my team.